We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is the Retsuko Rage Ghost Pepper Hot Sauce. There she is, Aggretsuko, or aggressive Retsuko. Retsuko is this lovely red panda's name. And you can see she's got some facial accoutrement like yours truly. So I like it. I dig it. Little Aggretsuko logo there. Little Aggretsuko business here. Mild-mannered. And leader of a death metal outfit. This is from Sanrio, which of course is the company behind Hello Kitty, among other properties. So this is it says it's a product of Canada right here. This is distributed by somebody called Get Your Geek On, and out of Lancaster, Canada, it looks like. And I could not find a whole bunch of information on them online anywhere. So this is FYE exclusive. Very nice scale here. This is an exclusive from FYE, and it's obviously meant to be a novelty sauce of sorts, but so I talk a lot about crappy labels. This is by far one of the best ones I've seen from anybody. It's an 8-ounce bottle as opposed to a 5-ounce bottle, so you got a little bit more real estate, but the way that they use it, the spacing, everything here, it's all very digestible. There's a little guitar here. That's very cool. The design is great. The less important information, like the copyrights and so on, is over there. And here's what happens, right? We come over here, and we say the ingredient panel, brilliant, black on white, very legible, easy to read. This is great. This is a great label. They give it a 9 out of 10 for heat. I wouldn't, not for me. I cut that about in half though. So 4.5, probably closer to 4 is where I put this. So let's take a look at the ingredients. We've got red wine vinegar, which I am not a fan of in sauces. I like it, like balsamic, I'm not a huge fan of in any situation. Red wine vinegar, I do like. Little splashes on maybe some salad or like a sub sandwich. So red wine vinegar I don't mind that much. Apple cider I don't like in any setting, but I don't like red wine in hot sauce. I just don't feel like it works in a way that is, I guess I'm just not, it's not resonant to me. I'm not really receptive to, at least I have not had it in a hot sauce where I think it's worked. I have not liked it in any hot sauce it's been in. Despite all that, though, this is a really, really good sauce. This is a Sauce of the Year contender for 2023, and you can take a look at the written review, link to which is down in the description below, if you want to read a little bit more on that. But we've also got sugar, chili sauce. I don't know what that means. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's put a pin in it for now. We got ghost peppers, habanero peppers, peri peppers, water, cayenne pepper, salt, spices, and xanthan gum. I don't know what spices are here. I'm assuming maybe black pepper or something like that. It could be almost anything, though. It could be chili powder even. So chili sauce, I don't know what that means. Does that mean it actually has a finished sauce to make this end product? I don't know. That's a bit of vagueness there that I'm not in love with. But you can see there's a lot of stuff in this. Very, very nice. I'm keeping this bottle. This is the first bottle I'm actually going to keep. I don't keep hot sauce bottles ever. I don't keep full ones. I don't. It's just not what I collect. But I love this bottle. I love this label. Like, this is just a comprehensively just outstanding package, and I'm a fan. Be honest, I like this quite a bit. All right, so nice 8-ounce bottle. I got this for $3. Getting this for $3 is probably the best value on the entire blog, which at this point is over 400 sauces. Far and away the best value. $3 for 8 ounces of this is like gold. Just outstanding. See, it's a nice, fairly slow pour. Very dense, somewhat, man, I call it medium thickness maybe. There definitely is some dried spices of some kind in there. Maybe a garlic. It's a little bit difficult to see what's reading through. I would not be surprised if some of the peppers they mentioned, like the cayenne and peri peri, would not be surprised if those were actually dried ingredients. Maybe even the ghost itself. It's a little hard to say with this. There's not actual chunks of peppers here. It could be the habaneros. I mean, it could be all of them. I don't know. I just can't find any information, on this. It's like a phantom thing. And there is a whole story with getting this sauce in the first place. I'll probably speak on it a little bit later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's take a look at the coloration. Beautiful, gorgeous sauce, very deep, rich, dark reddish brown. It's gorgeous. It is just a fantastic looking sauce. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. There's the only thing like I said in the written review, the only thing I really don't like about this sauce, and it actually would have probably rated a couple points higher on taste if that wasn't there, is that red wine vinegar, which again, I just don't find I like it in hot sauces. So, and that might be a me thing, but I'm rating sauces based on me, so the idea being that if you find yourself agreeing with me, you can go look there and say, okay, well, will I like this sauce? What are the odds, right? You can kind of skew. I mean, that's what reviews just generally do anyway. That's the whole point of those. Reviews are opinions. So anyway, let's get into the flavor of this. It's really good. Very punchy out of the gate. There's no mistaking there's a super hot in there. It is immediately hot. No question about that, but the flavor is so... It's a little bit Malay-ish in a way. Got a very nice sort of general sweet hot aspect to it. Honestly, I have not found anything that I don't like this on. And I put this on a bunch of stuff just to see how it will go. You get your pizzas, your cream sauces, your Mexican food, your Asian food even. And this is arguably the most flexible sauce in addition to the best value. Arguably the most flexible, one of the most flexible sauces, again, out of over 400 of them on the blog. So absolutely, I recommend if you can find your way to FYE to get a bottle of this. Well, $3 a throw. I mean, maybe get a few of them. But if you're not like me and just constantly just whipping through all kinds of different sauces, and at some point, I'll eventually run out of new stuff to try, I suppose. I haven't in over 10 years, but I imagine at some point. But if you're not like me doing that constantly, the constant churn, it would not be a bad idea to go pick up, maybe a 60, many bottles you can carry of this stuff. For the same cost, roughly, as a 5-ounce bottle, you could have 4 of these. See, you could like literally have 6 times the sauce just by doing that. And it's a great sauce. It's fantastic. It reminds me of barbecue at times. It's not quite sweet enough to use as a grill sauce. I might try it anyway. Super hot's in the grill. You got to be a little bit careful with it because you can very definitely over bitter stuff in a hurry. So but you could add this to a barbecue sauce to spike it quite nicely. It is just super, super flexible. It's a great sauce. I really wish I could find more information about who's producing it and so on, but I guess I'll just enjoy it in the fog of war, so to speak, without being able to find some of that stuff. So anyway, what we've got here is a Burger King double bacon cheeseburger. Oh, look at this. They put one strip of bacon on there and split it. Man, Burger King, I might have to be done with them. They are just getting pathetic. I don't. They used to be. They used to be a lot more of a sure thing. I mean, then these burgers are tiny. Look at how little these are. We're going in the wrong direction with things, friends. That's all I can say. Corporations are going to be the downfall of everything. All right, let's get into this. Let's get some dipping here too. See how much I can set myself on fire. Man, this is excellent. It's such a great sauce. Part of the reason I want to know who's making this is it's just a really, really good sauce. And I, A, want to give it proper credit, but B, maybe this is a sauce in their line that's just relabeled. Maybe they've got other sauces that'll be equally interesting. I mean, anytime somebody's really well done on stuff, especially in this hot sauce business, my inclination is to find out more because I want to try other stuff from them as well. All right. So the story here. This is. Yeah, definitely. It's a pretty solid heat level, but. All right. So, I'm looking around online one day, looking at Willie Pete's website, looking around for Willie Pete stuff, to kind of see what's out there, what's new, and that kind of thing. So I did a search, I think is what I did, and what came up was and that video may or may not be up by the time you see this, a Willie Pete's Godzilla Milk Chocolate Reaper Bar. And it was at FYE, and I went, okay. So that has my interest. FYE has been dabbling. I've been dabbling. They've been dabbling with turning over to pop culture, abandoning movies and music, and embracing pop culture with apparel and some other stuff, figurines and edibles, different drinks and stuff from Japan that have pop culture branding on it. So I'm looking around the FYE website, and the bar is on sale. This is not a tame sauce. This has definitely got some punch to it. All right. I'm walking around. It's great because it's hot enough, or it tastes good enough that you want to eat more of it. Anyway, I'm looking around online at FYE, and I noticed they've got Godzilla spicy ramen noodles. That review will be coming, or maybe up by now. They've got a whole bunch of other spicy stuff, including this. And I'm looking here and I'm looking at it all being on discount, all of it. It's all on discount, 50% or more. And I'm like, well, I can't go wrong with that, right? I mean, that's cool stuff. I'm thinking that's really good content, even if this stuff is itself crap, because I would be interested in it. And secondly, if it is any good, that's a major score. That's a big win. So I tried to order it. The website is rubbish. The website won't take my information, and it takes my information, and it keeps canceling the order. So the order got canceled twice, even using PayPal. Right? And I'm like, okay, so maybe there's something wrong with the processing on their end. And I'm talking about customer service, and FYE is not doing great, I don't think, as a company. It hasn't for quite a while. And so that's a mess. Anyway, the nearest store to me is about 45 minutes away, give or take. And so there's two of them, actually, within that same range, oddly enough. Anyway, so I get on the phone with them, and I have them put aside this big collection of anything, literally anything in the store that has spice. So ghost pepper, a lot of the stuff is centered around ghost pepper. The candy bar, obviously, is going to be Reaper, and like I said, look for that video if you're interested in it. It will be in the Spicy Sweets playlist, depending on when you view this video. But so I walked out of there with, it cost me about, it was a little more expensive than the website, but I walked out of there with, like $40, and I had a full, bag of stuff. I mean, I had a lot of stuff. And trying to order on the website was $30 for shipping. Because FYE's website is nuts. So, long and the short of this is this sauce by itself was worth me driving 45 minutes. Just by itself. And sure, I spent some money in gas and time and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, it cost me less than it did to ship it. But this is just a wonderful, outstanding sauce. So just that. So what I'm saying is there are little FYEs kind of scattered around the country in America. I don't know if you can get this outside of the border of America, but if you are in the United States and this is something that you want, absolutely find an FYE and make sure you call first, though. But you can forget the website, because all that is, I've got a pile of emails, and I eventually wound up having to go to the store anyway. So it just basically took me, 5 to 8 days to do what I should have done in the first place, which is just get on the horn with them and see what was actually on their shelves. And it was a good trip. It was an interesting visit to really find out just what direction that they're taking those in. And I wish them, despite their website being trash, I wish them every bit of success, because the store itself was well stocked. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at. So yeah, it was an excellent visit. But the website is garbage. So anyway, that's what I would say as far as that. What can I say about the sauce? It is fantastic. This is a very delicious sauce. It's got a good punch to it as far as heat goes. And it is super, if you buy it with that value, I think it's normally $9. Even at $9, it's a great value. And by far one of the more flexible sauces I've ever had. So everything is really coming to rose with this thing. This is definitely well worth chasing down. Well, and if you're a fan of Aggretsuko, I think probably it would be worth having just in that regard. But even if you're not, I mean, look at this cool Iron Maiden font for the heavy metal that she does in the night. The whole package is excellent. It is just outstanding. This is one of the most well put together things I think I've ever seen. Just brilliant, stem to stern. And I mean, I probably could gush on more about it, but I think we'll just call it there. You guys get the idea. So anyway, there it is. The Retsuko Rage hot sauce. An FYE exclusive.
Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.